Good afternoon, folks. This is Bill Topping. I'm at beautiful Drysdale Field in St. Augustine, Florida. And we've got baseball this afternoon. It is a crystal clear, cool day. Little breeze blowing blowing in at the moment from the northwest, from left to right. American International College, all the way from Springfield, Massachusetts, comes to town to play your Flagler Saints. Played yesterday. Saints won. Got some information, batting, how they did, and all that kind of stuff, which we'll go through as the game goes on. So let me give you the batting order for the Yellow Jackets of American International College. Leading off is Brendan Edvardson. He is the right fielder. Batting second, Sam Tanius. He is the second baseman. Batting third, the left fielder, is Kieran Caffrey. Batting fourth is the first baseman, Nick Searcy. Batting fifth is the third baseman, Josh Formetta. Batting sixth, the DH, Leonardo Guevara. Batting seventh is the shortstop, Yendi Ramirez. Richie Segura, the catcher, will bat eighth, and the center fielder, Cole Patterson, batting ninth. Pitcher today for American International is Tim Kroll. We'll give you his, I don't have the stats for him, but he'll take the mound, of course, in the bottom of the first. Your Saints. Run down the Saints defensively. Peyton Palladino is at third base. The shortstop is Taylor Schultz. The second baseman, Carson Page. Playing first is Jesse Sullivan. The outfield left to right, Gray, Fitzgerald, and Kresak. Behind the plate is Trip Davis. On the mound, Cooper Smith. Cooper is senior, number 26 in your program. He has got a 3.57 ERA. 3.57 ERA, a 2-0 record. Started 3 games. This is fourth, obviously. 17 2/3 pitch, allowing 21 hits, 7 earned runs, 10 strikeouts and a walk. That's excellent. Average against 313. We're about to have first pitch. Smith sets and delivers, and that pitch is fouled off. And game time is 4:04. 4 minutes late. Well, okay. Either that. No, it's actually, 56 minutes early, right? Or whatever. What was game time? 6 originally? Was it 5? It was 5, okay. Well, so we're actually almost an hour early. That pitch is hit into right field. On the run, it's going to drop. It drops in front of Kresak. He's going for 2. Throw comes up short. And that is a leadoff double. So Edvardson at second. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Sam Tanis. Sam hitting .750. He's 3 for 4. American International played 1 game. That was yesterday. Probably took them that long to dig out of the snow. Yeah, they're going to have to dig their way back in maybe, huh? Golly. Northeast has taken a beating this year for sure. First pitch is ball 1. Working off the pitch clock. Checking the runner at second. And the delivery is just outside. Smith from the stretch. And the pitch. Fouled straight back. 2-1 count. Edvardson at second. Leadoff double. He batted .333 in the 1 game. He's 1 for 3. Excuse me. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes. The major leagues have started their spring training. Baseball weather. Supposed to get into the mid-40s tonight here. Two-two pitch, swing and a miss. Strikeout number 1 for Cooper Smith. That'll bring up Caffrey, the left fielder. He was 0 for 5 last night. Or yesterday afternoon. First pitch, strike one. Schultz doing a lot of jumping around there behind the base runner at second. Not giving him a lot of daylight. Not much of a lead, really. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Throw back to second now. Edwardson is easily back to the bag. Once again, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled that one off third base side. The 0-2 pitch low and away. Smith comes set. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2. Oh, excuse me. That's a strike him out, throw him out. And the runner from second advances to third. Two outs, runner at third. Off-speed pitch and a nice one. Swing and a miss, strike one. Nick Surse at the plate. 1 for 4 yesterday, scored a run. Saints won yesterday's game 8-5. Got 14 hits. American International had 9. 1-1 pitch, low. Smith looks in. Comes set. Checks a runner at third. The pitch. Low. Three-one pitch. Outside. Walked him. That'll bring up Josh Fermetta. He was 0 for 4 yesterday. Runners at the corners. 2 outs. Pitch called strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike now. One ball, 2 strikes. Hits that ball, but it's foul. Ground ball right up the middle. Base hit's going to score a run. Runners at first and second. So Formetta singles, drives in a run. That'll bring up the DH, Leonardo Gravera. Another ball hit to the left. Shortstop fields cleanly, throws to second, and that will retire the side. But American International scores 1 here in the top of the first. They lead at 1-0. Saints coming to bat. So the Saints will bat here in the bottom of the first. We'll run down their batting order. Leading off is Taylor Schultz. Batting second, Mason Gray, followed by Jesse Sullivan. In the cleanup spot is Caden Kresak. Carson Page will bat fifth. Sixth is Peyton Palladino. Eli Maddox batting seventh. Trip Davis eighth. And Bryce Fitzgerald batting ninth. Tim Kroll, the pitcher for the Yellow Jackets. First pitch, ball 1. Pitch high and outside. Ball 2. Ball 3. Strike 1. Count 3 balls and a strike. And that's ball 4. Leadoff walk for the Saints. And that will bring up Mason Gray with Jesse Sullivan on deck. First pitch to Gray is strike 2. It's only strike 1, but that's the second strike he's thrown. See what you did, John? Yeah, you jinxed me. Off speed. That was a beauty. Off speed pitch. Swing and a miss. And a bottom dropped out of it. That was a pretty pitch. Yeah. Yeah. There's no dirt out there. We got rug burners and rug thumpers, but no dirt. Throw over to first. Easy throw. Cool. Throw. Nope. He's safe at second. No throw. So Schultz is at second. So now a runner in scoring position for the Saints. Gray takes that pitch high and outside. It's 2-2. Kroll, the pitcher for the Yellow Jackets, is a grad student. Listed at 6'2". He looks every bit of that. Checking the runner, turn around, throw to second. There was nobody really covering the bag. There's a lot of, John just asked if it was deceiving the runner. There's a lot of moves where the pitcher goes to second, and they all look like balks to me, if you go by the rule. The 2-2 pitch is a hard hit ball. Shortstop throws to third, and he gets the lead runner. That was a nice play. Very nice play by Ramirez. Schultz broke on the contact. Got a good jump. But it was a hard hit ball, and Ramirez able to make the play at second. So Jesse Sullivan at the plate. Jesse batting .267. He's 2 for 5 last night. Another play at second. Nope. He caught the ball. He didn't make the tag. So Gray has second base stolen. So a runner in scoring position for Sullivan. Kresak on deck. Swings at a pitch, just got a piece of it. Looked like Gray had third base stolen. They do have some guys that can run this year, that's for sure. Man, I got to get a field mic. This thing sounds dead. Yeah, whenever anybody's listening, this thing just sounds dead. This mic is really good for me, but nothing else, yeah. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And I know everybody just loves to hear me talk. Ball and 2 strikes. Gray has a good lead back there. They've got daylight. The throw back. Nope. He's safe. Second baseman got closer to the bag than Gray did, but the throw was not fast enough. And Gray bakes for third. The throw down high, and he's safe. So Gray steals third. Nice little pop-up slide there. Didn't go in head first. Lots and lots of people high slide head first. As soon as you leave your feet, you're slowing down. Oh, there you go. No, you know what? My favorite play. You know that one, right? Suicide squeeze. The 2-2 pitch. Ooh, called 3 strike. So that'll bring up Caden Kresak. Caden scored a couple of runs last night. He was 1 for 5. Batting .383. Swings and misses an off-speed pitch, and it's 0-2. Carson Page on deck. That's a rug burner. One hopper. Play at the plate. What? Wow. What? He called him out. I don't think he called him out. He hits the plate. He goes to stand up, and he got tagged. And the umpire called him out. How many wows is that, John? 4? 4 wows on that? Holy cow. That was really not good. That was really not good. Yikes. It was a close play, and pitcher did a good job of getting off the bag, or getting off the mound and getting to the plate, but he made the tag after Gray stood up after having scored the run, but it didn't count, and he's out, and the inning's over, and Saints are scoreless in the bottom of the first, and it's 1-0 after 1. Top of the second inning. Yadi Ramirez at the plate, the shortstop. Richie Segura and Cole Patterson to follow. First pitch from Cooper Smith. Ball 1. That pitch low and away, and it's 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch is popped up and foul. Well, yeah, it's foul. Hit the top of the dugout. Flagler dugout. Sun's getting to be a bit of a challenge in left field, shortstop, and third base right now. It's pretty much right in their eyes. Comes set. The 2-1 pitch is up and in. 3 balls and a strike. I told you what mine was, right? It was optometrists in town. Yeah, that was he sponsored the umpires every. Or actually, it was 2 young ladies. They sponsored the umpire every game. Call to the bullpen was an audiologist hearing aid. Yeah, because if you don't hear the call to the bullpen, call Russell Grant. Foul ball. Full count. I did not. I did not have a Subway sub. Sorry, I missed that one now that I think about it, John. Foul ball. Out of play. No, hit the net. Oh, for stolen bases? Pinch runner. Yeah, that's true. Could do some running shoes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, like Nike or somebody selling shoes. 3-2 pitch. Fly ball, center field, well hit. Wind's going to blow it toward right. And that is a fly ball out, number 1. That'll bring up Richie Segura. With Cole Patterson on deck, then back to the top of the lineup. Saints retire the first 2. He'll have to wait till next inning. Or first 3, excuse me. Another fly ball to center. This one's carrying really well, almost to the warning track. Wind didn't affect it much at all. And there's 2 outs. And that will bring up the number 9 hitter, Cole Patterson, who was 1 for 3 yesterday. Pitch low and away. One 0 pitch. High fastball, swing and a miss. Count even at 1 apiece. Big cut on an off-speed pitch, and it's 1-2. Smith comes set. The 1-2 pitch is fouled off first base side. Cooper set the pitch. Another foul ball first base side. Patterson scored one of the runs for the Yellow Jackets yesterday. He's 1 for 3 with a run scored. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. – Two-speed pitch. Excuse me, a 2-2 pitch. Off speed. Called the high strike, and that retires the side. 3 up and 3 down for Cooper Smith. After 1 1/2 innings, it's still 1-0 Yellow Jackets. This is Flagler College baseball. So Caden Kresak, who was at the plate when Saints made the last out in the bottom of the first. Interesting call. Takes the first pitch, called strike. Kresak, Page, Palladino to bat. The 0-1 pitch is inside. Definitely got to wait to make calls for this guy at the plate. I mean, I don't mind umpiring. I really don't, but I'm not sure what he's doing. I better stop that. People get in trouble. 1-1 pitch is high. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, but he's going to have to throw him out, and he does. 1 away. That is strikeout number 2 for Tim Kroll. That brings up Carson Page with Peyton Palladino on deck. Page hitting .353. First pitch, strike 1. Some real fans in the stands. I mean, they're all bundled up, but there's more here than I thought would be at the weather considered. What? Oh yeah, it's a pretty sunny day. It's just like I said, the temperature's like 48 degrees. Fly ball to right, and he makes the play out there. Edvardson, the right fielder, throws it back in, and there's 2 outs. That brings up Peyton Palladino, number 6 on your program. Excuse me. John, you mentioned he leading the league in batting at the moment, right? And he is. Oh, he is really from Massachusetts. Another fly ball to right. He made the catch. Peyton batting .463 until that fly ball there, which will drop it about a point or so. That does retire the side. 2 innings complete. Still 1-0 Yellow Jackets. This is Flagler College baseball. Oh. Top of the third inning. Top of the order. Brendan Everton at the plate. First pitch is ball one. Cooper Smith on the mound for the Saints. One ball, one strike. That pitch was called a strike. Got a ball and two strikes on the batter. Smith delivers. Okay, that was a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch. Full count. And the payoff pitch. Walked him. That'll bring up the second baseman, Tanis. Struck out his first time up. Holding the runner at first. Throw over. Nice easy throw over there. That is a high fly ball, not very deep. And Page, the second baseman, makes the play in shallow right. Kieran Caffrey is at the plate. As I mentioned, he was 0 for 5 yesterday. He's 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss on pitch number 1. Long shadows out in left field. Shortstop in third. Off-speed pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is foul into the American International bullpen down there on our third base side. Off-speed pitch is going to be a strike him out. That's what he did. He can't go to first because there's somebody standing there. 2 away. Cleanup hitter, Nick Searce at the plate. 1 for 4 yesterday. Walked his first time at bat. Nice easy throw to first there. Pitcher called, strike. 0-1. Out in front of that one, and it's 0-2. Strike 3. So the fourth strikeout for Cooper Smith. That retires the side. 2.5 in the books. Still 1-0 the Yellow Jackets. This is Flagler St. Baseball. Bottom of inning 3, Eli Maddox will start things off for the Saints. First pitch outside, ball 1. Eli batting .312. It's his 10th start of the season. Puts that ball in play. It's going to be a base hit. It's in the gap. Going to get to, nope, not quite to the wall. It's to the warning track. It's going to be a double, though. Stand-up double to start things off here in the bottom of the third. The weather at the airport says it's 48 degrees, but it feels like 42. Runner at second. No outs. Trip Davis at the plate. So Maddox at second with a double. Davis with an 0-2 count. Bryce Fitzgerald on deck. That pitch is high. What'd the umpire duck for? Oh. Yeah, but he stepped out from behind the plate. All I saw, I didn't see what he was signaling, but I did see him duck. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fly ball toward right. That's going to be out of play. Bottom of the third, 1-0 American International. There's a fly ball toward right. It's pretty much straight away. Maddox stays at second as Edvardson makes the catch in right. And that'll bring up Bryce Fitzgerald. So 1 away, runner at second. Taylor Schultz on deck. Pitch outside, ball 1. Outside, ball 2. Puts this one into center field, kind of shallow, heading toward the right a little bit. Patterson makes the catch out there, gets the ball back in quickly, and the runner, Maddox, stays at second. Back to the top of the order for the Saints. Taylor Schultz steps in with 2 away. Pitch away, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Hard hit ball, 1 hopper to third. Fielded cleanly, throw to first. It made it a little interesting over there, but he's out. So 1 runner stranded, no run score in the bottom of the third. After 3 complete, it's 1 run, 2 hits. For the Yellow Jackets, for your Saints, it's no runs on 1 hit. This is Flagler College Baseball. Josh Fermetta will lead things off here in the top of the fourth for the Yellow Jackets. Got an RBI in the first, only run so far. He's 1 for 1. First pitch is strike one. Cooper Smith on the mound for the Saints, starter for today. One pitch. Little one hopper to the catcher. The 2-1 pitch is low. Three balls and a strike. Foul ball, third base side. Full count. The payoff. Another foul ball, third base side. Once again, the payoff is a fly ball to left. It's hard hit, heading for the track. Just not hit hard enough out there as Gray makes the catch and left. Leandro Guevara steps in with Yonde Ramirez on deck. That is a ball hit on the line. Fair ball, right field. Going to get 2 out of it. Krisak gets the ball back in, and it's a double. Second double of the game for the Yellow Jackets. They had just won yesterday. Ramirez at the plate, first pitch, strike one. Richie Segura on deck. Oh, 2 pitch. Cooper checks a runner at second. The pitch is base hit into right field. See if that'll score a run. Krisak there quickly with the ball, throws home. It's not cut off, and the runner scores from second. 2-0 Yellow Jackets. So Ramirez with a single and an RBI. One out, runner at first. We're in the top of the fourth. It's 2-0 Yellow Jackets at the moment. First pitch, high fly ball. Shallow center. Fitzgerald makes the catch. So 2 away. That'll bring up Cole Patterson. Cole struck out his first time up. Did have a hit last night, though. Throw over to first. Ground ball toward first. Sullivan makes the play. Steps on the bag unassisted. And the side is retired. One runner is stranded, but one run scores here in the top of the fourth for the Yellow Jackets. And after 3.5, they lead it 2-0. This is Flagler College Baseball. So Mason Gray will lead it off here for the Saints. The bottom of the fourth, looking for their first run in this game. They had 8 of them last night. Swings to the first pitch, foul ball, strike one. Mason walked in the first inning. Rather unusual play. Stole second, stole third, and on a pass ball and a pretty good play by the pitcher, he was called out at home. Pitcher Tim Kroll still on the mound, he is the starter. That pitch a little high. It's more high than outside, though, really. The catcher did get his glove on it, even though he had to jump. One-two pitch. Nope. Yep. What? 2 balls, 2 strikes. I guess he just stopped calling them down there. He's just kind of waiting for you to figure it out. It's a good thing we got the ball players calling them here on the scoreboard, or we wouldn't know what the count was. Ground ball, foul ball, right side. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jesse Sullivan on deck. The 2-2 pitch. Called that one a strike. That's out number 1. So Jesse Sullivan will step in. He's 0 for 1 today. 2 for 5 yesterday for the run scored. But, well, it was a called strike. He either swung or who knows anymore. It's just a called strike. Why bother? That pitch fouled straight back, and it's 0-2. Getting Kresak on deck. That pitch was low. A ball and 2 strikes. I can call them when they bounce in front of the plate, John. I'm able to do that. My eyesight's still pretty good. That pitch is low and away.
Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, you really. Yeah. 1-2 pitch. Got a piece of it. Fouled it off. Two balls, 2 strikes. I was watching a Yankee game this afternoon. John saw my first strike ball automatic strikes and ball thing. Yeah. Yep. The Rays catcher challenged a call and he was wrong. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts. The Rays manager was laughing. He was laughing. He's laughing at the catcher. What did you? He's got his hands up like what? That pitch is low. Did it hit him? Get him on the foot? Guess it did. So Kresak goes to first, and that'll bring up Carson Page. The apparently American International coach wants an explanation. I see. He's saying he should have appealed that or asked for help from the infield umpire. Home plate umpire said he doesn't have to do that, and he's correct. So 2 away, runner at first for the Saints here in the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 2-0 Yellow Jackets at the moment. Throw over to first. That was close. The pitcher thinks he got him. He's very excited. It's a good throw. Just a close play. Home plate. The infield umpire was watching that one. That is a ground ball towards short. 2 or 3 hops to go to second, and that retires the side. Saints leave no runners. They score no runs, and 4 innings are complete. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Yellow Jackets. For your Saints, no runs on 1 hit and no errors. This is Flagler College baseball. Top of inning number 5. Top of the order for the Yellow Jackets. Edvardson at the plate. First pitch, fly ball. Nope, it's going to stay in the infield. Popped him up. And there's one away as Page makes the play. Sam Tanis thinks is at the plate. He was 3 for 4 last night. Had an RBI and a run scored. Good night. Good game. Starter for the Saints, Cooper Smith on the mound. First pitch, ball 1. Pitch a called strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is easy pop fly towards center. Fitzgerald moves to his left, makes the play. That'll bring up Caffrey. Gaining a couple of strikeouts in this game. 2 outs. First pitch, ball 1. Pitch a called strike. One pitch. Ground ball pulled foul, first base side. Ground ball. It's going to be in play. First base side. Flips to the pitcher. So Sullivan to Smith for the out. Side is retired. A 3-up and 3-down inning that time for the Saints. They'll come to bat in the bottom of the 5th inning, trailing 2-0. This is Flagler College Baseball. Bottom of the 5th, Peyton Palladino will lead things off. Peyton 0 for 1. A little one hopper. Ball 1. Pitch called, strike. That's a fly ball foul, first base side. Out into right field in toward the Flagler bullpen. Doesn't quite make it. The 1-2 pitch. High fastball, swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll bring up Eli Maddox. Trip Davis on deck. Hit him right in the middle of the back, right under the 6. And that'll bring up Trip Davis with Bryce Fitzgerald on deck. Trip 0 for 1. Saints have just one hit. Eli Maddox, the only Saint with a hit in this game. They had 14 hits yesterday. That pitch a called strike, and it's 0-2. 1 out, 1 on. We do have action in the Saints bullpen. That pitch is high. That pitch is low. Count even at 2. The 2-2 pitch. Outside, gets away. That will advance the runner from first to second. And a full count on Davis. Pops that up foul. Once again, the payoff. Walked him. That'll bring up the number 9 batter. It's going to be a pinch hitter. Is it 18 or 10? It's 18? Well, according to my sheet, that's Tyler McClanahan. So McClanahan will come in batting in the 9th slot. Takes the first, swings at the first pitch. Strike 1. Taylor Schultz on deck. Pitch inside. That looked eerily similar to the first pitch. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Tim Kroll, the pitcher for the Yellow Jackets, the starter on the mound. The 1-2 delivery is inside. 2-2. Two pitch. Foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball. Throw to second. They had daylight. Did they get him? Yes, they did. Runner picked off at second. Two away. So Maddox out at second. Davis at the plate with a 2-2 count with 2 outs now. He got a piece of it, but the catcher held on, and that is a strikeout. So the side is retired, leaving 1 runner stranded and no run score in the bottom of the 5th inning. It's still 2-0 Yellow Jackets after 5. This is Flagler College Baseball. Top of inning number 6. Nick Searce will lead it off. Cooper Smith on the mound, starter for the Saints. We're about to throw his 77th pitch. And it is a swing and a miss, strike one. Searce a walk and a strikeout in this game. Formetta on deck, and then Guevara. One. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss. That's a nice pitch. Way out in front. Ball and 2 strikes. Seriously hitting an RBI, a run scored last night. Two balls and 2 strikes. Full count. Pitch low, walked him. That'll bring up Formetta. Excuse me. That'll bring up Guevara. That's a slow roll. That's going to be a base hit. That's an infield single. That's what I thought. That was Formetta, right? Yeah, Formetta. Threw me off there too, and I let you I let you throw me off. I'm sorry. That was my mistake too. Yeah. I thought I was right, but I was wrong. I was right, and I thought I was wrong. How about that? Okay, so Formetta got a single. It's a leadoff walk, then a single, and now Guevara's at the plate. I looked right at that too, John. I mean, I do keep score. I need to look at it a little more often. That's terrible. First mistake I ever made. Guevara double and a run scored back in the 4th inning. One for 2 today. Had a hit last night. 1 for 4. 1-1 the count. That pitch a called strike. One-two pitch, just golfed that right off the rug. Throw to second for 1. That's a fielder's choice. So Palladino made the play at third. Ramirez at the plate. So 1 out, runners at the corners for the Yellow Jackets. Ramirez at the plate. He is 1 for 2 with an RBI. Had a RBI single in the 4th. Surse at third. One ball, one strike. The pitch shows bunt, lays it down. Throw to first, gets the runner. Runner from third breaks home. He scores. Throw to the plate was wide left. So the bunt and the delayed reaction by the third base, or the runner at third, scores run number 3. So we have 2 outs and a runner at third, as Guevara goes all the way around to third on that play. That'll bring up Segura.
We have an error too. E3 throwing.
Yeah, the run scores on the air, right, John?
No,
They're gonna. Are you scoring? Are you scoring him? I'm talking about the run that scored.
Run that scored, yes.
That's on an error. No.
He would have scored.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's your judgment, right? So,
Third.
yeah. Okay. I didn't put that. All I was doing was watching the other runner go to third, and I didn't know who scored first, where the throw was. So the throw wouldn't have been in time, even if he'd have made a good throw. Well, if that was the case, then anyway. Nobody advanced on that throw that shouldn't have, unless you're saying the runner that third had advanced on that throw. Otherwise, I'd say the runner at home would have scored an unearned run. I'm not the official scorer. I don't mind playing the part, but
Well, thank God they're arguing. They're talking about something.
what are they talking about? Okay, no, okay, what?
They thought he should be at home.
Oh, I see what they thought the runner at third should be at home on the throw?
I think so.
Did it go in the dugout, did it?
I don't think so.
Oh, it did? If the ball went into the dugout, I think they're right. I don't think anybody saw him come around third. Either way, he's at third, and they're about ready to throw a pitch here, so that'll be a moot point. And ball 1. I'm just going to say ball 1 on that one. Richie Segura at the plate. He's 0 for 2 in this game. Segura had a double, had the only extra base hit last night for the Yellow Jackets. Center fielder Cole Patterson on deck. The 2-1 pitch. 3 balls and a strike. Pitches are called, strike, full count. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So Segura strikes out with a runner at third, but 1 run scores here in the top of the 6th inning. The Yellow Jackets take a 3-0 lead after 5.5. This is Flagler College baseball. Top of the lineup for the Saints here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Taylor Schultz steps in. Saints trail by 3. It's 3-0. Saints still just 1 hit so far. Schultz walked in the first. He's 0 for 1. Two balls, no strikes. Called strike, 2-1. Two one pitch, called strike 2. And the 2-2 pitch. That's going to be a slow grounder to third. Fielded cleanly. Did he keep his foot on the base? He did not. That is an infield single as far as I can tell. Or it's a throwing error on the third baseman. We'll find out later. That'll bring up Mason Gray. Mason walked in the first, stole second, stole third. Was called out at home on a wild pitch that got back to the catcher. Struck out in the fourth, so he is 0 for 1. Pulls one hard down the line, third base side, foul. Easy throw over to first. Base hit, right field. Schultz holds it second. Just the second hit of the game for the Saints. That'll bring up Jesse Sullivan. First pitch, ball one. That is a hard hit line drive to the shortstop. It's off his glove. Not sure what to call that. It only took one step to his left. Could be a base hit. We'll get a ruling on that also. So the bases are loaded. And we're going to have some discussions on the mound. We'll find out what the official scorer has to say about the couple of plays so far. There's a line drive. Shortstop made one step to his left, put his glove up, and it bounced off his glove. I'm saying it's an error. Now, the play at first there, that could have been either way. I'm not sure he beat it out or whether the first baseman pulled his foot. Either way, he was safe. So the bases are loaded. That ball is pulled to the first base side. It's going to be a play at the plate. He got him. So the force at home on the fielder's choice. And the bases remain loaded with one out. That'll bring up Carson Page. He reached on the fielder's choice in the fourth. He's 0 for 2. First pitch is low. Bases loaded, one out for the Saints here in the bottom of the sixth inning. They trail 3-0. That is a 1-2 hopper to the shortstop. The throw to second, and a run scores. So a fielder's choice and an RBI. Two away. Runners at first and third. That'll bring up Peyton Palladino. Peyton's 0 for 2 today. Had a 4-hit game yesterday and a run scored. Runner goes to second. So runners at second and third with 2 outs. It's right back up the middle. It gets through. It's a base hit. Scores 1. May score 2. Throw home. He slides. Runner goes to second. Batter goes to second. Palladino pulls up at second with a single. Goes to second on the throw home. And we got a tie ball game. That'll bring up Eli Maddox, the DH. He was hit by a pitch. Also had a base hit in the third.
Who had the one that's in question that should be an error? Is that Sully?
Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. Runner at second. Max rates the 0-2, the swing and a foul ball. Saints have tied it up here in the bottom of the 6th. There is action in the Yellow Jackets bullpen and in the Saints bullpen. The 0-2 pitch, fouled off. They got him picked off, and he is out. So Palladino picked off at second for the 3rd out of the inning. But the Saints score 3 here in the bottom of the 6th, thanks to 2 RBIs by Payton. A 2 RBI single. And we're tied at 3. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Yellow Jackets. For your Saints, it's 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. This is Flagler College Baseball. New pitcher for the Saints, Keegan Leckband. He is a freshman right-hander. He's got a 4.5 ERA. This will be his 4th appearance. He's pitched 2 innings. He's allowed 1 earned run. Batting average against .333. Top of the 7th, Cole Patterson will lead it off for the Yellow Jackets. New pitcher for the Saints, Keegan Leckband. First pitch is strike one. Big cut on off-speed pitch, and it's 1-2. Pitch outside. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball. Two-two pitch. Reaches out and punches that foul, third base side. The 2-2 pitch popped him straight up in the air. Very shallow right field. That made it interesting. Page went back. I thought he was going to call him off, but McClanahan called him off and made the catch there and right. So one away. Right back to the top of the order, Brendan Edwardson. First pitch low and away. It was? Yeah, that's what I said. I said it was unearned.
I thought he was a little bit further along, running wise.
Yeah. I mean, the throw was nowhere close, but the 2-1 pitch. Called strike, 2-2.
This guy doesn't appeal for anything.
That ball hit him in the right leg. So he goes to first on a 2-2 count, 2-2 pitch, excuse me. And that'll bring up Sam Tanis. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Let me see if I can adjust the camera. For those of you at home that are still watching, I don't remember which way to go. Oop, wrong way. How's that? There's a ball hit toward second, a ground ball. Got him at second. The throw was wide at first, so it's a fielder's choice for the out. What's that look like, folks? Is it better? Is it good? Okay, I can do a little better. What the heck? There you go. Man, that window's noisy. I bet that sounded good. So there's a runner at first. That was a fielder's choice for the second out. Tanis is first on a fielder's choice. Caffrey at the plate. 3 balls, no strikes. Walked him on 4 pitches. That'll bring up Circe. And we're going to get a new pitcher. It's a right-hander.
You know what that is?
I can't.
Rosenberg.
Who we got?
Rosenberg.
Rosenberg. So a new pitcher for the Saints is number 15. I'm sorry, 16. Drew Rosenberg. Drew Rosenberg, this will be his 5th appearance. He does have 1 save. Got 5 1/3 pitched, giving up no earned runs. Average against of 105. Very good numbers for Drew. Drew listed at 6'4", 210, junior out of Orlando, Lake Nona High School.
Did he actually get a glove on that ball that Jesse hit? Billy, remember?
Yeah, but I thought you'd call it a base hit.
Harder hit.
First pitch, strike 1. Sir scored in the 6th, walked and scored. Also walked in the 1st inning. So he's 0 for 1 with a run scored. Throw to second. There's daylight there. He must have gotten in or may have gotten in. I can't tell. Umpire called him safe. Pitch a called strike. It's 1-2. Pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah. That's your sheriff. That's your tax dollars at work flying by on his helicopter or one of his helicopters. He's got 3 of them. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. 3-3 ball game here in the top of the 7th. And the pitch. Walked in, bases loaded. So the bases are loaded on a fielder's choice and 2 walks. Foul ball, third base side. Temperature is 46, feels like 40. And that's in here. I don't know what it's like out there. Oh, 2 pitch is called, strike 3. So 3 runners stranded and no run score here in the top of the 7th. We are still tied at 3 after 6.5. This is Flagler College Baseball. New pitcher for the Yellow Jackets will be pitching here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Number 5 in your program, Anderson Batista, right-hander, senior, out of Manchester, New Hampshire. Eli Maddox will lead things off. First pitch, strike 1. That is a hard hit ball to left field. Hit very hard. If it's fair, it's foul. Never mind. Eli Maddox just hit that very hard, but it happened to go foul down the third baseline. And that is a called strike 3. That'll bring up Trip Davis, the catcher. Walked his last time up. He's 0 for 1. First pitch low, ball 1. Pitch outside, ball 2. Three balls, no strikes. Pitch is low, and he walked him on 4 pitches. That'll bring up McClanahan. Tyler McClanahan, this will be his second at bat. He struck out in his first time up. He is 0 for 1. He is picked off at first. The throw over to first got the runner. So 2 away. That pitch is high outside, ball 1. Off speed pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. And the 2-2 pitch. Pulls that down, first base side foul. And the 2-2 pitch. Pulled into, nope, first baseman makes a nice play there as he goes to his right. Gets the out unassisted for out number 3. So the side is retired, no runs scored, but we're still tied 3 apiece here at Drysdale Field after 7 complete. This is Flagler College baseball. Saints have a new right fielder, number 23 in your program, Jaden Ross. Top of the 8th inning, we're tied at 3. Guevara, Ramirez, and Segura to bat for the Yellow Jackets here in the top of the 8th. One ball, 2 strikes. That went off the end of the bat. Going to be a tough play. Nicely done over there. Nicely done all the way around. Sullivan made a nice play and flipped it to Rosenberg for the out. That'll bring up Yaudy Ramirez, shortstop. Got a single and an RBI in the 4th. 1 for 3. One ball, 1 strike. High fastball, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. That pitch low, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big swing and a miss. Struck him out. It brings up Richie Segura. With Cole Patterson on deck. Segura 0 for 3 with a strikeout. That was in the 6th inning. And the 0-1 pitch. Low and away. That is a 1-hopper to third. Palladino throws to first and then retires the side. No run score in the top of the 8th, but the score is tied 3-3. 3 runs, 5 hits, and an error for the Yellow Jackets. For your Saints, 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. This is Flagler College Baseball. Bottom of the eighth, and Taylor Schultz will start things for the Saints. We've got a 3-3 ball game here in the bottom of the eighth. Pitch outside and high. Mason Gray, Jesse Sullivan due to bat in the 2 and 3 slot in this inning. Swing and a miss at a pitch outside. Two balls and a strike now. Called strike 2. Reaches out and pushes that one foul. Two-two pitch. Foul ball. Two-two again. Fly ball towards center. Now to right center. Nice play out there in center by Patterson as he runs that down for out number 1. That'll bring up Mason Gray. Mason singled and scored in the 6th inning. Stole a couple of bases in the 1st inning. Walked and stole 2 bases in the 1st. So he's 1 for 2. That pitch is low and ball 1. Saints scored all 3 of their runs in the 6th. Yellow Jackets scored in the 1st, and the 4th, and the 6th. 1 run each. That pitch is popped up very shallow. Gets out into right. Second baseman calls for it and makes the catch. That'll bring up Jesse Sullivan with 2 outs. Hits that one right back up the middle. Shortstop fields it on 2 hops. The throw to first. He got him by a step. A 3-up and 3-down inning for the pitcher Batista. Batista. Getting some congratulations from his teammates there on the third base side. So Rosenberg will come out to pitch the top of the 9th. We've got a 3-3 ball game going into the top of the 9th. This is Flagler College baseball. So top of the ninth inning. Drew Rosenberg on the mound for the Saints. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter to start things off here for the Yellow Jackets in the top of the ninth. Cole Patterson. Then back to the top of the order, Edverson and Tanis. One ball and one strike. One ball and two strikes. Struck him out. That is strikeout number 25 this weekend for the Yellow Jackets. First pitch, ball one to Edverson. Fouls this one off, and it's 0-2. Throw to first. Got him. So Palladino throws the runner out. The batter out. Two away. That'll bring up Sam Tanis, the second baseman. With no runners on. Swings at a high fastball, and it's 0-1. Oh and 2. Well, the entire infield and the pitcher were all starting for the dugout, but that's a bit premature. It's 1-2. Life's an adventure. Just got to go along for the ride. That's strike 3. So the side is retired. No run score in the top of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth coming up. We're tied at 3. This is Flagler College Baseball. Caden Kresak will lead things off here in the bottom of the ninth. For the Saints, we're tied at 3. Kresak and then Page and Palladino due up. First pitch called strike one. Strike two. Ball one. Ball two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. I'm going to have Carson Page. Two balls, no strikes. See what we can do. Knock the sound down for a second. Three balls, no strikes. Called strike one. Walked him. So, leadoff runner. Excuse me, leadoff runner. Runner at first with one out. Pay attention, Bill. I had to adjust the camera there, and I forgot what I was doing. You know how some people can multitask, John? I can't single task. I've lost the ability to even single task. I'm good at no task. I don't even try. If I don't try at all, I'm pretty good at that. Throw over to first. Look at the third baseman hopping around. He's going to keep throwing over. Now we need a Lou Brock lead. You know, one step and then start walking as soon as the pitcher comes set. Don't even take a lead. Just like Henderson used to do. You know, like Ricky used to do as he talked to himself in the third person. That was a hard hit ball. I one big hop. The throw to second, got that one. The throw to first, no. 2 outs. Runner at first. So that'll bring up Eli Maddox. Palladino safe on the fielder's choice. I had a base hit in the third. Hit by pitch in the fifth. That is a high fly ball to deep left field, and it looks like it's going to go foul. It did. Thought we had the old walk-off there. One ball, one strike. It is a fly ball. Is going to go foul right side. One-two pitch. Outside. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth, we're tied at 3. That pitch is low, and it's a 3-ball, 2-strike count. Payoff pitch. Runner breaks for second. Pitch is outside. He walked him. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Palladino at second. Maddox at first. That brings up catcher Trip Davis. Trip has walked twice. Last 2 at bats. He's 0 for 1. Take another walk. I like a nice little 3-4 gap right about here, wouldn't you? Nice little ground ball. Gets past the second baseman, rolls into right. One of those, or something like it. If you're a Saints fan, any of those would work, wouldn't it? That's a fly ball to left, very shallow. And the left fielder makes the play. So the side is retired, 2 runs are stranded, and no runs score, and we are tied at 3 after 9. 3 runs, 5 hits, and an error for the Yellow Jackets. For your Saints, 3 runs on 4 hits with 1 error. Get some free baseball. This is Flagler Saints baseball. Top of the 10th inning. Caffrey, Searcy, and Formetta, or Searcy, excuse me, and Formetta due to bat this half inning. First pitch, strike one. Line drive out. One away. Nick Searcy at the plate. First pitch, strike one. Josh Frometta at the plate, or excuse me, on deck. Count, no balls, two strikes. Big cut, foul ball. One ball and two strikes. Drew Rosenberg on the mound for the Saints. Just got a piece of that one. Drew came in a couple innings ago, throwing up a bunch of zeros. The 1-2 pitch, outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch is popped up, out of play. That sounded like it hit something besides the ground. It fouled off into the parking lot. Called strike 3. 2 away. That brings up Josh Frometta. First pitch up and in, ball 1. Two balls, no strikes. Fouled that one off, 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Hit it hard. Left field. Coming hard. And the center fielder makes the catch. Kresak made the catch on that. So the side is retired. A 3-up and 3-down inning for Rosenberg. 9.5 in the books. We're still tied at 3. Saints coming to bat in the bottom of the 10th. Jaden Ross at the plate for the Saints. Ross came in and played right field a couple innings ago. 2 balls, no strikes. Swung at a pitch high and outside, and it's 2-1. Swung at the same pitch, more or less. Strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Put a bat on that one. Looks like it's going to be foul. Right field side. Just out of play. Taylor Schultz on deck for the Saints. 2-2 pitch. Pop that one up foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. That's a hard hit ball to center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. So the Saints have the leadoff runner on. And that'll bring up Taylor Schultz. Taylor singled in the 6th. He's 1 for 4. I'm sorry, he walked in the 1st, so he's 1 for 3. Boy, when they come charging at the corners like that, you just want to see a pitch you can hit, you know? Just one you can swing at. We have time. They have a pitch clock violation. Ball 1. Shortstop, third baseman, the first baseman came roaring in. The second baseman rolled in behind the runner at first, which was the whole point of that play. And now we're going to have a conference with a 2-1 count. Don't see many of these. Two balls and 1 strike. On Schultz. Ross at first. Now they're going to hold the runner at first. Oh, baby. Nice play there as the runner gets to second. Showed bunt, pulled it back, and the catcher basically dropped the ball. Went to pick it up. Took a minute. Ross broke for second, and he was safe. Throw. Nice play by the shortstop to keep that ball from going in center field and putting Ross on third. 3-1 count on the batter, Schultz. And he lays down a bunt, and it's a nice one. Slides in safely. Throw was too low. It was a one-hopper, and the tag was late. So Ross is safe at third. The one-hopper throw allowed Ross to get in easily to third base. So now we got runners at the corners, no outs. That brings up Mason Gray. Came in hitting .333 on the season. Got a single and a run scored. Also has 2 stolen bases.
Good job, son.
Is it time for the suicide squeeze, John? I want to see. I just want to see one. I just won. I can't remember the last time I saw one of those. I love that play. He could have another one right now. It'd be okay with me. You say he had the go-ahead hit yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If I remember right. Wayne's these days.
I have a perfect memory, John. I don't remember the last time I forgot anything.
I'd be as bold to walk it. Not like gonna force that on every base.
That's what they should do. They should, well, yeah, right. They should walk him, load the bases, and see what happens from here.
We got a runner at third base now.
And we're getting a pinch runner at third base.
Taylor.
Going in is Will Taylor. I imagine a little more speed there. And they are walking him. Yeah, first the intentional walk, so they got bases are loaded. Tell you what, though, if this is not a play at the plate, that was just a waste of a walk. And that brings up Jesse Sullivan. Jesse scored in the 8th. He has, he's looking for his first hit. Now's the time. Pitch is up. Yeah, the only thing wrong with walking him like that is if he walks this guy. Kind of surprised with no outs that they bothered to issue that intentional walk. Fly ball. Center field. Nice play by the center fielder. Nice play indeed. He had him played perfectly. Who is that guy? Patterson. Very good job by Mr. Patterson. Bases remain loaded with 1 out.
Here we go. This could be it.
That brings up Caden Kresak.
He's got at least 2 of those this year.
Was hit by a pitch in the 4th. He's 0 for 3. Reached on a fielder's choice in the 6th. Infield drawn in, as you might imagine. Base hit to the third baseman. Everybody's moving. Throw home. He is out. Taylor's out at home. So Taylor gunned down at the plate. Bases remain loaded. And now there's 2 outs. And that'll bring up Carson Page. Carson scored in the sixth, a 3-run six for the Saints. Pitch low and away. First pitch, ball one. Strike one. Ball one, strike one. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 10th. Swing and a miss. Strike two. So it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch outside, 2-2. What was that? That was an interesting little exchange there from the pitcher and the catcher. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on every single base out there. That pitch is low and it's a full count. Ground ball to third. Gathers it in, throws to first, and makes the play. So the Saints failed to score here in the bottom of the 10th inning, so we're going to go to 11. This is Flagler College baseball. We're tied at 3. New pitcher for the Saints, Stephen Reese. Stephen has a 2.25 ERA, a 1.0 record, his 4th appearance today. Does have 1 save. He's pitched 4 innings. He's allowed 1 earned run. Top of the 11th coming up. Runner at first on a single. Takes that pitch. Strike one, ball one. One out. A 6-4-3. Nice pick at first. Double play. That retires the side. And that'll bring the Saints up in the bottom of the, what is this, 11? No, I'm losing track. I knew it was the 11th. Anyway, we're still 3-3 though. Saints will get another shot here in the bottom of the 11th. See if we get the same pitcher. Did a good job last couple innings, came in for him in relief. And yep, still same pitcher. Bautista. It's Bautista, isn't it? If it's 6 or 5. That's 6. Okay, so there is a change. Ramel Roca. So we have a new pitcher for the Yellow Jackets, Ramel Roca.
Keeps on going. We're pushing the basketball games to Sunday.
John's making schedule changes to the rest of the sports because this game is going too long. Saints had their chances last inning. A couple of pretty good defensive plays by the Yellow Jackets, and no runs are scored. Yeah, I know. It's bases loaded, nobody out. I saw that. Also caught a couple of guys swinging when they only had one strike on them. So, but you know, it's baseball. Peyton Palladino will step in, start things off here. The bottom of the 11th. First pitch outside, ball one. Big cut, swing and a miss. Called strike. One ball, one strike. Two and one. Three balls and a strike. That is a hard hit ball, but it's way up in the air. Not very deep. Center fielder called everybody off and made a, phew, that was a heck of a catch. Made that look a lot harder than it should have been, but he made the catch. Covered a lot of ground there to make that catch. That'll bring up Eli Maddox with 1 out. Swings at the first pitch, strike 1. Ball 1, strike 1. One ball, 2 strikes.
That's fine. Rotating.
That's a foul ball, third base side. That's a hard hit ball. Gets through into left field, a base hit. That'll bring up Trip Davis. Trip's got a couple of walks tonight. First pitch, high and outside, ball 1. Fouled off the 1-0 pitch. That pitch is fouled off right field side. Right fielder made the catch and ran into the fence out there, and the runner tagged and went to second. Nice heads-up play to tag up on that. Obviously, first base coach and the base runner working together there. So you got a runner at second with 2 outs. And that'll bring up pinch hitter George Gilson. That pitch gets away from the catcher, and that puts a runner at third. So a runner at third with 2 outs. Tagged up on a foul ball out and went to second, and then went to third on a fastball, wild pitch. Probably wild pitch. Two 0 swing there. Little looper into center field. And that is caught out there for out number 3. So another runner stranded and no run score. 11 innings in the books, and it's still 3-3. This is Flagler College Baseball. Cole Patterson will lead it off for the the Yellow Jackets here in the top of the 12th inning. And he gets hit by a pitch. He's very excited by that. As he goes to first. Both teams trying to scratch out some runs here in these late innings. So back to the top of the order for the Yellow Jackets. Edwardson will step in. Then Tanis on deck. Tried to lay down a bunt. That's foul. No balls, one strike. No outs, runner at first. Puts this bunt down. It's a good one. He's out at first and advances the runner on the sacrifice. Stephen Reese, the pitcher. And we got a slow walk to the mound. We're going to have another discussion. So we're getting a new pitcher. Who's the new pitcher? Okay. New pitcher Jake Hill, number 29 in your program. 6'4", 200 junior from Cumming, Georgia. Forsyth Central High School.
Exactly what we wanted with a doubleheader of our own. First pitch.
Jake Hill has a 3.86 ERA and 0-1 record. This will be his 5th appearance. Does have 1 save. 2 1/3 pitched. He's allowed 1 earned run. Average against 143. Good numbers for Jake Hill. Top of inning 12, 1 out, 1 on for the Yellow Jackets. Each team with 6 hits, each team with 3 runs, each team with 1 error. First pitch is high, ball 1. Got a piece of that one. Catcher held on. It's 1-1. Ground ball. 2 hopper to short. Out number 2. That did advance the runner to third. So he got a runner to third with 2 outs now for the Yellow Jackets here in the top of the 12th. Kieran Caffrey will step in. Nick Surse on deck. That pitch is fouled off. That ball's popped up, but foul. It's an 0-2 count. That is a ground ball in the hole. That's going to be a base hit and a run scored. So in the top of the 12th, the Yellow Jackets push a run across. Two outs. Sears swing to the first pitch for strike one. Ground ball to second. Two hops. Page fields, throws to first. Side is retired, but one run has scored here in the top of the 12th for the Yellow Jackets. It's a 4-3 ball game. Saints coming to bat in the bottom of the 12th. Bottom 12th, 4-3 ball game. Yellow Jackets got a run across in the top of the 12th, and Taylor Schultz will lead things off for the Saints. Romel Roca on the mound for the Yellow Jackets. Came in a couple innings ago. I guess, no, just last inning, excuse me. Pitch a called strike, count even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2. Pitch low and away, count even at 2. Two pitch. Called strike 3. That'll bring up Mason Gray with 1 out in the bottom of the 12th. First pitch to Mason. Fouled it off. Strike one. Hits that one in the air to left field. Left fielder backs up, makes a nice play on it. 2 outs. So 2 away. Jesse Sullivan at the plate takes the first pitch for a called strike one. It's a one hopper, evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Pitch is low. 2-1. Three balls, 1 strike. That pitch is fouled off. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Fouled it off. Once again, full count. The payoff. And a base hit to left. Saints stay alive as Sullivan singles to left. He's going to go for second. Nope, he doesn't. Changed his mind. That brings up Caden Kresak. So we're getting a pinch runner. Jacob Reeves will go into pinch run for Sullivan. Pitch gets away. No, it hit him. Never mind. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. That'll bring up Carson Page. Peyton Palladino on deck. Fly ball to center, right at him, and that's the ball game. Took 12 innings, but the Yellow Jackets beat the Saints 4-3. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error for the Yellow Jackets. 3 runs on 7 hits and 1 error for your Saints. Doubleheader tomorrow. Tune in and catch that game. Those games, excuse me. Next weekend, Lander comes to town for a conference series, and we'll bring you that here on Saints Vision. Once again, 4-3 Yellow Jackets. Good night.